Ilie is a big name in sports, is a big name in tennis. Ilie is an old friend of mine. I played tennis against him still some 40 years ago in the first round of Monte Carlo. That was my first match, 1984. I still remember. And I was happy to be invited. I'm part of the documentary. I spoke about him a little bit, a few minutes, so I'm excited to see the film.
What is your special memory with Mr. Nastase?
Well, I'm lucky to be playing in the early 80s when you had Ilie Nastase, you had John McEnroe, you had Jimmy Connors, you had Ivan Lendl, just the end of Bjorn Borg. And he was a character, he was a personality, a real showman. Yes, the nickname is Nasty. There's a reason for it because sometimes it was a bit, cynical and critical on the court, but I think that's what made it. I think those were the times also, it was like that. But I have only good memories.
How was the first meeting with Mr. Nastase?
I was young, I was 16 years old. I was a baby, I was 16 years old. The first time I met him through Mr. Syria. I started practicing with him in Monte Carlo. I played a match with him. I think we might even have played doubles together, so I know him a long time. And it was always a pleasure of sharing the court with him.
Was he real nasty? Was he real nasty?
Huh?
Nasty was real nasty?
I wouldn't exaggerate it. That was the nickname because the name is Nastase. So naturally you have to find the name. Yes, he had his moments, but again, remember we had the 70s and the 80s, so it was not unusual to be like that. Nowadays, sport has changed. There's a lot more microphones on the court. Look at what's happening here. When he started playing tennis, there was none of that. So you have to put it into perspective when he played tennis.
We know you are a big fan of Simona Halep. Do you have a message for Simona?
I'm happy she's back. I'm happy she's clean. I'm happy she can play tennis again. I think the tennis world needs her. I think it's good to see her back in Miami. I saw her play. I think she's playing in Madrid. When you're such a top player, you want to finish your career on the tennis court. And I'm happy that she's able to do that.
What are some few words the show of Nasty? Show.
Yeah, it was exciting. You never know what you're gonna get with Ilie when he played tennis. Sometimes he didn't know what he was doing next. So I think that was the charisma, that was the charm, and he was always an exciting player to watch. And I think he has a lot of fans all over the world.